So I'm Adam Hocek, and President CTO of Broadstrokes, and this is Donald Steinecker, VP of Business Development at Broadstrokes. And so what we're going to do today is we're going to do a survey using smartphones or plain old cell phones. And it will ask you a question as you'll text over to this, we'll give you the information, and you text over to it, and it will give you a question. You respond, and then it follows up with the next question. Depending on who you are, if you're a startup or an investor or service provider, you'll get a different set of questions. It's very short. So, Don, do you have the phone number and the Twex thing on there? We can just give that out just in case if anyone didn't get the number.
People can do this remotely as well.
Remotely, anytime. Yeah, you don't have to be here to take this. You can do it after the conference, but we kind of encourage it now because we'll look at the results in real time later. So, sorry. Yeah, if anyone doesn't have it, this is the information. There's a phone number, and you just text the message "Startup Basic," and that will take you to the survey. Or there's a QR code if you have a QR reader on your phone. I'll just read the number here. It's 845-432-5483. 845-432-5483, and then you type, or I was going to say twext over the number "Startup Basic," the keyword, case insensitive, it doesn't matter. And then what you get is, like we show on the graph, is you actually get graphs and results of each question as people respond to them. So I'll go through. Arrow down. Okay, I get caught up on this. Okay. So what you do is 3 basic steps: scan, participate, and observe. Scan, you either type in the text code or scan a QR code, which will take you to the right number and the right keyword. I'm sorry. URL? Should work, yeah. It shouldn't be a URL. It should be texting, not browser. Yeah, that's.
Supposed to text back to the number that we got, the 845 number.
To that number, you text the word "Startup Basic."
Yeah, I did.
Okay, and then it should respond back with a question, and you hit the send. That's all. Just sometimes. Okay. And then you get a question, and then on the far right you see each question. That's what you would see on your device, and on the far right would be the graph or the responses aggregated for each of those questions.
I'm not getting the text back. It's texted to...
Let's go help.
Yeah, Don, you want to? Yeah.
Since you're here.
Okay. And it is. However, a good question. I just want to touch on that. Yeah. So
Repeat the question.
I'll repeat the question. Yeah. So it was asked if it's anonymous or if the contact information is kept. So the way we do this is we honor the privacy so that the phone number and the person that responded with those responses is kept anonymous, unless a company wants to use a service where they know the people, then they have an opt-in option where they can say, we're going to use your information to contact you in the future. Do you approve of this or not? And then you would, then they could, use it.
What was the number again? Just make sure. 845?
Don, can you repeat the number? Oh, there it is. Someone's got it. Sorry, I don't have it. So actually, Don was going to speak on this, but I'll go ahead with it. Just some general statistics on where smartphones and mobile phones are today. Somewhere it's around 91%. I've even read statistics up to 97% of the world, which is pretty amazing, has mobile phone capability today, which is incredible. 56%, and that's growing in the U.S., is smartphone, and that's growing at accelerated rate, the adoption of smartphones. And then, you know, we had some other statistics on the number of SMS messages, and that the main point here that we wanted to bring back was that SMS is really becoming, is highly used, is a way in which people respond to it very quickly, so it has a very high response rate. I think, what did it say, 83% of them respond within 3 minutes. And I think it was something like, 98% are opened, period, which is very high. So this capability, this technology gives a good way in which we can engage people and get them to participate. Last thing. This infographic here is, what we wanted to really just mention here is some of the areas where we see application here. So conferences such as this is one place where you can poll the audience, get results in real time. Other places where we've been approaching are restaurants and cafes, so that people want to send comments when real-time issues occur, like the wait was too long, the food was cold. They can bring these up using anonymously. They can text these messages in a survey.